all of the deli meat pretty much is gone. Let me turn you around and show you that. Okay, y'all, let's go inside of the Walmart. But before we do, let me give you a little bit of Walmart news. So Walmart is reshaping the structure of their company. I told y'all earlier in the spring, well, yeah, it was last month. Last month I told y'all that Walmart was going to be laying off workers in the tech area. That has to be heartbreaking for people who work in tech, who are innovating and coming up with these better ways for companies to operate, and then to find out you actually created something that then turns around and takes your job, or you lose your job because you did such a great job at it that they're functioning better without you, so that they don't have to pay you because the tech is free now. But anyway, neither here nor there. I pray for y'all that you find something in a company that does believe in what you're doing and won't just let you go. So they saying now that it's worse than they thought. First, it was basically they have new cuts that are happening. They have the original cuts, and then they have other cuts, because they filed with the warrant. They filed two. Let me get to it. In late May, when the retail giant filed two of the warrant documents generally required in the event of mass layoffs, it's required by law. So they filed two. The first one was revealing that 106 workers will be cut in Walmart's San Bruno offices that SF Gate previously covered. The second warrant proceeded later, and now it's public. So 405 workers are losing their jobs at Walmart's Sunnyvale offices. So while these people are, just doing their job, doing what they were hired to do, which is to bring innovating things in, so much is transpiring and happening so fast. Walmart released a statement saying, hey, we got to be able to keep up with that. In order to do that, we're going to have to cut back on jobs. Now, they're supposed to be giving severance pay to people down the road, but they're going to cut back in order to save money, because they're also spending a lot of money on the tariff items that they're having to purchase and things like that. So tariffs is still out there. Don't think because I'm not talking about it, it's not out there. These prices are high. They are continuing to go up. And when fuel prices go up, the price of food continues to rise, because it has to offset with the growers, with the distribution centers, with the truckers, etc. The price of fuel is going up, and it's definitely going up because it's like a holiday, coming up on a holiday. The 4th is next week, you guys. So let's go into the Walmart. This Walmart is severely packed today. I had to struggle to find a park. I think they're having a car show or something on the far end of the Walmart, but the store itself is definitely packed in there because people are shopping for 4th of July and God knows whatever else. So let's see what the shelves look like, and we can agree to disagree about shopping at Walmart, because not everybody have all these other stores, and you'll find out in a different video that some of these stores are under the same umbrella. You think you shopping somewhere else, and it's the same place that you say you wasn't gonna shop, but anyway, just a different name. Anywho, hit the like, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not, and let's go into this Walmart. Okay, so we got some hot dog chili here for 68 cents. 98 cents for mustard, $1.37 for some ketchup. Got pickles over here, which I do need to go can mine. These are hamburger deals for $2.58. It's pretty decent size. My pickles are gonna be huge though. It's crazy. Mayonnaise, all the things you need for your cookout. $4.64 for mayonnaise here. The Duke's brand. Of course, generic will probably cost you $1 less. Pineapples in here are $2.38. cucumbers was 84 cents. They're now 64 cents each. So I have saved a lot of money with all the cucumbers that I have grown. I wish I had some bell peppers to say I have grown, but I have not. And these are down 67 cents each. Was $1.47. I don't know. I think these were avocados, but they aren't there anymore. So $1.50 each for cantaloupe was $3.12. 97 cents each for orange. 64 cents each for lemon. Some really tiny watermelons over here for $3.87. And then the ones right here are $4.97. It's about the only aisle I've seen with nobody on it. So we have fries over here. They're very well stocked up on the French fries. If you are a French fry lover, they have the generic brand over here. These are shredded, like hash browns. Yeah, $3.42 for those. Come over here, you can get a 2-pound bag, generic version, $2.97. Tater tots. Over here you get a 2-pound bag of seasoned fries. Let's see what this is. Here is your price, because I can't see it. Got our canned meats over here. Got a little boy that's crying because his mama is helping him with the cart and he wants to do it by himself. So their salmon has gone down in here. It's $3.76. It is a little cheaper in Aldi, but it is a different brand, so keep that in mind. Lots of gaps over here with the tuna. I went into Walmart yesterday and they hardly had any vinegar, but this is the size vinegar that I got to do my canning with. I won't need hardly any of it, really. $3.94. The vinegar is also a great thing to have in your house because you can use it as a cleaner as well. So their oil in here is down to $8.52. We know that at the start of the pandemic, it was $4.82 or 62 cents. Then it went up, and the highest it got was like 8 something, and then it went up to $9.12, and now it's back down to $8.52, but it's still too high. But what can you do? If you need it, you gotta get it. Up here, we got a rollback, $3.57 for the vegetable oil. The big bags of rice in here. It's great to store in 5-gallon containers. It stores well. Put some bay leaves in it, and that'll help with the bugs. This one, 20-pound bag for $11. Of course, the main brand is going to cost you more. If you are storing rice and you want to store some brown rice or whatever, it won't store for long. You can store it long term, but not long term, okay? Because of the oils that's in it, it will go rancid. You got 4-pound sugar here for $3.46. And then over here, I think this is a 10-pound bag for $8.48. I could be wrong. Yeah, 10-pound bag, $8.48. Got some gaps with the sugar. There are still beans in here for under $1. These are 92 cents. You got the red chili beans, navy beans, Great Northern beans. You got this big can of Bush's baked beans originals. They don't have like the brown sugar or anything, but these are $4.62. Canned goods in here. You can also go to Aldi. There's a little bit cheaper depending on the canned good, but this is $1.98. But you may be able to find them. You definitely can find them a little bit cheaper at the Aldi. You would think over here would be more full considering 4th of July is coming up. Where is all those cars out there? Where is everybody? I want some ribs. Not sure if I'm going to get them from here or if I will go and get them from Sam's. So I'm just going to look at their prices real quick, if they have any ribs, so that I can price them out. And this seems to be all I see in here right now. Is this like tips Rib tips. This pack is $9.91 at $4.18 a pound. Prices of the meat are the same. I don't feel like going through the prices because they are the same. So I'll show you the first one. That way you'll know they're all basically the same. High, exactly high. This one's $37.74 for a 10 pound. This one's $24.94 for a 5 pound. Then over here you have a 3 pound at $15.44. You have a 1 pound at $5.74. And it all depends on the cut of the meat, you know, like 80-20. Because this one over here is a little bit higher for a pound, so it must be a better cut. It's $6.34. This one is 80-20, so your 80-20s you're going to pay more for. And this one that was a little cheaper is a $73.27. So I think I'm going to get this right here because I like baby backs. I don't like the meaty ribs. I just don't. This pack is $11.90. It's $3.44 a pound. Well, I did say the prices are like the same because I was going off of these, but I glanced over here and I saw that this was $29. Remember me telling you that in a few videos, $29. And this is a 4.5 pound lean ground beef, $93.07. And here is the price, $32. So it has gone up $3. So prices are continuing to go up. You have up here this 1 pound for $7, and this is a $93.07. So if you can shop earlier in the morning, you will definitely probably find better sales. You'll find things marked down. Check around before you shop if you can do that. So let me show you what I mean by better sales. Like these right here, you see all of these right here marked with the yellow sticker here. Even though it says save 92 cents, that 92 cents is definitely going to add up. And these are very thin cut chops right here. 606. You gotta look at the date on it. The date is the 28th, and so it has today's date on it. That's why you're getting this deal. So you can still purchase it and freeze it or cook it that very same day, up to you. But there's a little bit of savings on here. This one has a $1.10 savings on it. This is a pork steak. The bread aisle looks very well stocked. The other store I was in yesterday, they were missing a lot of the generic breads, which is over here. Let me just see if their prices are around the same. It's $1.42. So definitely those are always the first ones to go. You can freeze bread if you want to stock up on that. So y'all, I'm struggling. My pants keep falling off. That's a good thing though, right? That means I'm doing the right thing. My pants keep falling off. Okay, so all of the deli meat pretty much is gone. Let me turn you around and show you that. Okay, so here we go. We got sliced meats over here. That's all gone now. They do have the prepackaged stuff like this stuff right here, but the sliced meats, they are all gone. And so is this little area over here. What was here? Or was it cheeses? What was going on? What's over here? I don't know what's over here. So all the cheese is gone over here. All the deli meat's gone over there. And that's the sandwich cheese. Now they do have some cheese. Now I'm not saying they don't have cheese at all in here. What I'm saying is over here, this part is gone and it's turned on. They do have these over here, but you gotta cut it yourself. Here is the eggs. The 60s is still $13. Some of the 12 counts are $4, $5, and $6, depending on the brand you get and the type of egg it is. See, when you're trying to cut your sugar intake, you look at stuff like this and you go, oh, this looks like it's just gonna be dry. This cake look like it's dry, but it says 0 sugar yellow cake, and it has actually 0 sugar. Same thing for the brownie mix. It also says 0 sugar. But I'm skeptical. But they do have some keto stuff over here, even icing and all of that. Low sugar, so it has some sugar, just 25% less sugar. It's $2.94. Those these right here were like $4 for the brownie and $3 for that brownie, $2.96 for that brownie. They even have low sugar cookie mix as well. And then you have these little packs here. I used to stockpile these a lot. I haven't done it lately, so I may get back into doing it. So we're gonna walk down on the other end of the store, and as we are walking, we're passing the baby formula. I got some gaps right there. Baby formula is so expensive. I truly need to invest in a belt. Every few minutes, I'm like pulling my freaking pants up. What I need is one of these companies to sponsor me for an electric bike. I was looking at some tents. Even though my husband has a tent at the house, it's like a really big tent. And just for like a day camping, I don't think I want a big tent to have to put up, but maybe a smaller one. I might have to reach out to a company and see if they can sponsor me. Because financially, I can't. Like something like this size right here. That would be perfect. And this is $39. So I'm just in here looking at some things, getting some ideas for other things. So I thought I'd let you walk through with me just for a second. Now they keep all this stuff over here locked up. I still want this one. This is $39. It has the griddle on it. I already have this one right here. Let the fears fly away, ride it out like a wave, allow yourself some grace. You can have it, just like the wind, just let it pass through, just let it pass you, you do what you do, just like the wind, just let it pass through, just let it pass you, you do what you do.